Hello, Rough Riders. I hope everyone had a great week. I'm Juno. Let's get started. Oh no! I'm getting a phone call from Banana Man Hater? Hello? What? Banana Man had nothing to do with that robbery. That's just defamation. I could sue you for slander faster than I gotta go. Your favorite part of the week is about to begin. To kick off this episode of Rider News, let's check out the career of a very special science teacher before she became part of this school.
Now, being the marine biology teacher, you've probably got the credentials to back it up to prove that you're supposed to be here. What was your career before you started teaching here?
Yeah, I was a marine biologist and I worked at a big aquarium in Long Beach, California called Aquarium of the Pacific. And one of my main jobs there was looking at whales off of the coast of California. We have the ports of Los Angeles and ports of Long Beach right there together. That is some of the busiest ports in the world. And we were noticing that the blue whale, the biggest whale and animal in the world, was being hit by ships as they were coming into the port. So a lot of my job at that position was collecting data, doing photo ID work, trying to see what individual animals were there, and sort of what was happening, and if there was anything we as humans could do to try and avoid hitting some of these endangered animals. But I also did a ton of work with climate change education. I actually worked on the floor and taught classes at the aquarium, and then I also taught a class at a university in partnership with our aquarium, and been talking about marine biology for a long time.
That's really cool. So you're from Southern California. You've moved up here. What was like the path post high school that you took to get that job?
Sure. In order to be a marine biologist, you're going to want to have a degree in science, whether it just be biology, marine biology, chemistry even, depending on what kind of branch of marine biology you want to go into. I personally went right into college after high school, and I basically majored in marine and environmental science. So I got a dual sort of experience in the marine biology field. So I did my 4-year degree there, which is what my bachelor's is. And then after that, I did that for a while. And then to become a teacher, I ended up going a different avenue and getting my master's in education. But had I stayed in the marine biology field, I probably would have pursued a master's or PhD in marine biology.
And if you had one piece of advice for students here at the high school that are trying to get into that same career, what would it be?
I would say if you want to get into this career in high school, take a lot of math, take a lot of science, and then also start volunteering. So part of being a marine biologist, you have to have experience. You have to have some knowledge in order to go get a position. So for me, for example, even when I was in college, I was doing internships. So I have experience with like sea turtle rescue. We had a sea turtle that had gotten a huge hook in her throat. We did a lot of shark conservation, so I've done some shark tagging. And then in addition to that, I volunteered. I volunteered at a marine mammal rescue center, doing both rescues and education stuff. And then I also worked on an entanglement team in case whales were entangled. And so these were just a mix of kind of volunteer and internship opportunities that set me up to have really good experience to then go apply for jobs once I had my degree.
Awesome, thank you.
Wowza! That was our resident turtle tamer. Thank you for sharing your career. Say hi to Skittles for me. Batter up, it's time to take a look at the baseball team as they get ready to knock it out of the park with their new coach.
My name is Wyatt Hall, and I'm the new baseball coach here at Port Angeles High School. The last few years I was playing college baseball. I graduated from here in 2021. I played 2 years at Skagit Valley College, which is in Mount Vernon, Washington, and then I transferred to Cal State San Bernardino, which is in California. I helped coach while they're senior this last summer. That was really my only coaching experience up until this point. And then obviously I just got hired in January. I just want to have fun. Like I said, it's my first head coaching job, and obviously I don't have a ton of coaching experience anyway. So basically, just want to have fun, get to learn, know the kids. Kind of figure out my coaching philosophy, my coaching style. Obviously, win some games, but like I said, have fun. Learn with the kids, see how it goes. So. Right now, it's kind of unsure. Yesterday was just the first day of tryouts. Kind of just want to see what the kids can do. Once we get into it more, we play 2 to 3 times a week, so it leaves only maybe 2 days to practice a week, 3 on a good week. So we'll hit a lot of just defensive reps, working on our first and third plays, bunties, stuff like that. Pitchers fielding practice. Want to make sure we're sharp in all facets of the game. So.
I'm Asher Irvin. I'm a sophomore, and I've been playing baseball for 8 years. I just want it to be a fun atmosphere. Coming off last year, I was injured, and I want to improve and see how we can do as a team. I think the funniest moment I've had playing baseball is getting my teeth knocked out in 12U from a ground ball that I wasn't looking.
I'm Abe Brinkman. I'm a junior, and this is probably year 9 of playing baseball. Well, obviously it starts in practice. Hopefully we'll put together the best we can in practice, and then definitely helps playing basketball or other sports to handle more pressure. I think definitely the people. We've created a big team, getting to know the seniors. Seniors this year are great people, and then sophomores, and of course people I've been playing with my whole life.
I'm Cody Williams. I'm a senior here at Port Angeles High School, and I've been playing for at least 13 years. My hopes is kind of as a senior, it's my job to show the younger guys how the program it goes and what are the expectations and standards at Port Angeles High School's baseball club. But always the main goal is to go win the state title. Yes, I'm actually going to Skagit Valley Community College next year. My favorite moment definitely had to be my senior debut for my summer league team. I gave up probably 15 runs in 2 innings, and there's a coach that unfortunately isn't with us anymore. Looked at me, he's like, it can't get much worse than this, so I think you're gonna be all right. So, and then it always just kind of made me look on the bright side of things.
That new coach seems like quite the catch. You might think that we'd be winding down at this point in the episode, but you couldn't be farther from the truth. Let's get a taste of the action with our new campus security. Hello, everyone. I am Juno from Rider News, and today we are here with
Jolene Goodrich.
It is my understanding that you are the security officer here on campus. Is that correct?
Yes, I started January 5th.
And what does that job entail? What do you do around here?
Mostly kick people out of bathrooms to try and get them to go back to class, but lots of different things. I help people, like if there's kids doing things in classrooms, teachers will call me down and ask me to come settle a situation. I caught somebody today up in the garden not having a great day, so I kind of had to help with that. But lots of different things, but mostly getting kids to leave bathrooms and go back to class.
And I'm sure all of us bathroom users enjoy that.
Right? And it's better since I've started. It's not as bad as it was. So that's been nice. And the girls have all been pleasant. The boys, not so much. Yeah.
So what led you to become a security officer?
Before I started here, and I kind of got recruited because I've been coming up here for years, but I was a juvenile probation officer at Clallam County Juvenile and Family Services for 29 plus years. And I wanted something different. I wanted to see the positive side of school and like kids getting scholarships and just kids on a good path too, not just all negative. I just wanted something different. And like I said, I've known the principals at all of the schools for years now. And so they told me they were looking for somebody. I'm getting close to retirement age, and I thought, I think I could do that my last couple of years, just something a little bit different. So here I am. I applied and I got it.
Let's do one more question for the people. Let me know, what would you want to hear in the next interview? But for this one, I want to do a fit check.
A fit check? Oh, my Ryder sweatshirt that my girlfriends from my old job at Juvenile Services got me as a going away present.
Isn't our merch just amazing?
Right?
You should buy it. I think we'll leave you here. Have an excellent rest of your day, and thank you for keeping our campus safe.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I love it here, so
I'm glad to hear it.
good. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Darn, what a good-looking interviewer. Thank you, Miss Goodrich, for making this school, and especially the bathrooms, a safer place. Oh. Yeah, got it. Word just in, we're going to be concluding with a revival of some classic Rider News history. That's right, folks. Ruffy has returned.
Hey, I'm Ms. Moore, and I was nominated for the Ruffy Award. I was nominated this week, and next week I nominate.
It's been so long since I've heard that name. Huge thank you to all of the staff and students that made this episode possible. And thank you, humble viewer, for enjoying this episode of Rider News. Until we meet again, be well, be kind, and ride on, Rough Riders.